Good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. Giving honor to the Spirit of Christ, which is the head of my life and the head of the church. I want to give thanks for the rod of correction from Mount Iraq Transforming Ministries, where the Honorable Apostle Coleman and Cynthia Martin are our leaders, and Apostle Arthur Good and First Lady Good, who runs our church. Today is Thursday. We have a food draft going on, and I want to just get up and get myself started and get myself ready, prepared for what I'm going to put on and everything. And I do those rituals every day. That's just what I do. But I want to give y'all a word today. I'm going to actually give you two. Honor and dishonor. We can honor a lot of things. We can honor our parents, we can honor our leadership, we can honor our ministry, we can pay homage, which is what another word for honor, homage. We can pay tributes, we can give accolades, we can give medals, awards, things of that nature. Those are honorable things. Your lifestyle can be honorable, which I tell God every day, Lord, keep me near the cross, Lord. Thank you for your mercy and grace. Thank you for favor. Thank you for waking me up with the use activities of my limbs, because somebody didn't get opportunity to do that. Somebody can't move their hands, and somebody, crying out in the wilderness, looking for a way to go. And if I can't lead you where I needed you to go, I have no purpose. So my purpose right here is about honor. I'm honoring my call, my commitment, my things that I have going on in my life. I honor it. But dishonor, meaning the opposite of I've done, yes, dishonor. Have I been dishonest? Yes. Have I lied? Yes. Have I told stories that wasn't true? Yes. Because at the end of the day, dishonest can get you in a lot of trouble. And lying can get you in a lot of trouble. But be honorable and let your name and your character be honorable. Don't be dishonest. Don't be dishonorable. I'm going to give y'all this one story today, this morning. I'm actually give you two. I went to a birthday party on Saturday. May 25th was the day my mother passed. I did not mourn it, but I went to a birthday party with the little girl, Kai. Well, yesterday I woke up this morning picking up I had some gifts that I had bought and stuff and everything. Just taking myself down to her house. Down to her house. When I got there, I was in shock. I was in disbelief. Her parents had literally destroyed the house that we had the party at. Garbage everywhere. Things just dishonored the whole property. Just dishonored it by just doing stuff to it that it would take someone a long time to restore that house back to normalcy. But we are in a pandemic right now, and we have so many issues in our neighborhood. Mice being one of them, rats being another one, feral animals being another one. But at that house, it's going to, if no one pays attention to it and clean it up on time, we're in heat. It's very hot in these days. That house, abandoned house right now, will become a living dwelling of every living creature we are trying in our neighborhood to prevent. That was dishonest. Why not say to me, hey, we moving, so forth and so on, so on, and so on. So I could have gave the baby her gifts, Sunday, because yesterday was Wednesday, and I went there Wednesday. So I don't know when they moved. I don't know when they moved out. But all I know is That place is destroyed. And yesterday morning, that stuff was still going on. It cannot be a dishonorable spirit that you want to pay revenge on people like that. Do you know the kind of mess you left behind? You dishonored our neighborhood. Now we have to deal with the aftermath of your actions. Dishonorable. But the 6-year-old you, I was just honoring what I told her I would do for her. But there are other children out there I can give everything that I bought for her. But how dishonest was that to tell people y'all was having a party and then to destroy the property that the party was at and then disappear? Now we have to live with your foolishness and the aftermath of your chaos. We have to live with it. We have to deal with what is the remains and the remnants and the situation. You track honor, but you was very dishonest. But I just hope and pray, God, that wherever they are, that you protect that little girl. Because she's fast, she's smart, but she's seeing what her parents did. And I pray to God that she don't think that that's okay, because it's not. It's not okay to tear up people's stuff just because you're mad. It's not okay to dishonor that property because of the remnants that you leave behind affects the neighborhood. And we got a lot of things going on in our neighborhood. And the one thing we don't need is an additional critter issue. But I'm saying to y'all this. Live your life honorably. Don't dishonor things in your life. Honor them. I honor my mama with my chain around my neck. I honor myself because I'm committed to the cause and I commit to things that I do need to do. But have I been dishonorable? Yes. I've been dishonorable to my leadership because I thought I was going to go one way. But when the woman of God gave me a conversation, she put me in check. She checked me. So I'm going to apologize when I go to serve food today, which is what I do. I service my ministry. I'm going to apologize to a couple of people. One, because Mother Tillman did absolutely nothing to me. She, in fact, drew me into it, and I owe her an apology. But I owe an apology to my leadership because you can't dishonor no one because of their rules and regulations. Honor what you say you're going to do and do it. And I have to apologize because I was out of pocket with a couple of people. But just because you're out of pocket with the people, don't give up. Don't say sorry. You can say sorry. Sorry goes a long way. But honor goes a long way too. And your reputation shouldn't be about you being combative in the ministry. It should be about you being obedient to the ministry. But also apologize when you're wrong. Because your honor means something. But your dishonesty, it's not going to get you anywhere. Be honorable. Who cares what the truth is? Who cares what life is? But live it honorably. Your old life, what you did yesterday, you can start anew. I'm writing a book. Who told you that? I got blank pages in that book because I want you to understand that you get daily blank pages. It's what you write down on that page that makes it permanent. If you never write nothing on that page, then, hey, that's on you. If you give it to somebody else and you have notes on it, that's you. But each chapter I'm writing, it comes with a blank page because every time you wake up, God give you grace, new mercy, new favor. Life, health, and prosperity, it should be your goal. I want to live right. I want to prosper. And I want my wealth to be continuous. Sometimes money don't come when you want it, but it come when you need it. But that's the thing. You got to be patient. You got to be kind. You got to be loving and sweet, okay? Now, the next word I want to talk about is a rainbow. The Bible says that my belief system, we used to sing a song in church, say, it's going to rain, it's going to rain. You better get ready. You better get right. God showed Noah a rainbow sign, said it won't be water, but fire next time. We're at the ending days, but a lot of people don't understand about a rainbow. A rainbow is a reflection of the sun and the moon combined together, and all of it comes together. Sometimes you get a double rainbow. But I wear rainbows because of a lot of things. I love a rainbow. A rainbow, for me, means a lot. I had a rainbow child, which means I had a miscarriage, and then I had a birth of a child after my miscarriage. He's a rainbow child. But my son is a rainbow in more ways than one. His light is beaming. And something he does in his life has absolutely nothing to do with me. And that's what he does behind closed doors. That's not my business. Because I love him unconditionally. Because God gave him to me. But he's a rainbow child. And I'll leave it at that. But how can I preach to a nation who has rainbows in their lives? Who are parents of rainbow children? Who don't accept them because they're openly gay? Sorry. My son is gay. I'm not going to preach hate. I'm not going to preach dishonor. His legacy is amazing. He's a beautiful spirit. His work ethic is something brand new. And I love him unconditionally. And like they say, some people are born gay. Yeah. It's a taught behavior. No. I knew my child was a rainbow before he knew he was a rainbow. But I love my child unconditionally. And I love him now at 25 because they destined him to die and never see the age of 5. And I tell a story so many times on Facebook and everybody just go crazy because he over it, I'm over it. Yes, God brought my child through perfect. They said he had a heart murmur. He didn't. But he was so shocked at everybody around him. He was just amazed. He was looking at the people back and forth here moving around. He looks identical to my brother. But it's just the point. He was amazed, like mesmerized. Didn't even cry. He was like, they had to pinch him to make him cry. Because he just was stunned about how many people was around him. And I look at that now and I say today, that's the reason why you act the way you do. Because you have always had an audience from the day you were born. You had an audience. And even then, they were all looking at you trying to figure you out, but they couldn't. But that's my son. I love him. I thank God for him every day. I thank God for him being a child that loves his mother unconditionally. And I love for him being a man who loves his mother unconditionally. I love him. He loves me. We have no hell or heaven to put each other in. There is no rituals. There is nothing that he can say to me that I can't say back to him and laugh and kiki because he is the bright light in my life. He is the rainbow in my life. He is the sunshine in my life. He is my laughter, my joy, my heartache, my pain, my smiles. He keeps me in line. He does things for me, and I love him, my son. But my mama would want me to love him because my mama loved me unconditionally. Even in my flaws and faults and wrongs, she still loved me, even until death. And I can go in, but it's got to be some ways where you honor yourself, honor your loved ones, honor your thoughts, honor your visions, honor your dreams, honor your love, honor everything about you. But remember, you can be a rainbow and brighten up someone's life. You can be a reflection of enemies and hate and resentment. But nah, you got to be a rainbow of love for sunshine, clouds. Clouds come. We go up and down. We go up and down. But if God showed you a rainbow in your ministry, in your life, in your presence, in your family, you see rainbows everywhere. Enjoy those rainbows. Because God said He's not sending no more rainbows. He's sending us fire. Yeah, I got a rainbow and I got some fire in my life. And that just happened to be my 2 children. My son is a rainbow. My daughter is a fire. And right now, I'm cooling her off by keeping my distance. And I wish her health, wealth, and prosperity. I don't cry no more. I miss my granddaughter. And that's what I was doing. I was giving away stuff that I had just needed to clean my house. But I know people around here in the neighborhood. I'm the neighborhood mama. I'll find some babies to give it to. I got some little girls that I can just give it to. But I want y'all to know, be encouraged and live a rainbow life honorably, and stop dishonoring your lifestyle, your ministry, your work ethic. Stop dishonoring things. Because when you dishonor, that means you do the opposite of honor. And we want to be honorably. We want to be well spoken of. People say, oh, when I go to a funeral, all they did is preach, preach, preach. Yeah, but that'll probably be the only time you get to church. So the pastor might have an agenda. Do you honor it? Or you walk out because that you don't want to hear what he had to say. But we pay honor when we go to funerals. It's a homegoing. To be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. That is my belief. That may not be your belief, but that's mine. So I'm going to honor myself and live my mother's legacy. I'm going to honor myself and live my uncle's legacy, Dwayne Williams. He was a firefighter. He got killed by 4 people tried to jack his car at a popcorn shop. And they didn't get the car. What they got is they shot at him. He shot back because he had a weapon to carry. And they shot him in the stomach. Now 2 people have lost their lives. We, as a family, have mourned his death, but we honor his life. 2, it was 4 children. 2 of them were charged with murder. Those lives have honor in them. My uncle was honorable, and we celebrated him with the mayor and everything. But in dishonor, my son was calling me to tell me that 4 of his friends were involved in the car accident. And one had been killed. All 4 of them were killed. But one was only able to have a visual casket. And he just had a little bump on his head. So while I was honoring God and praising God in advance, he was calling me with bad news about how he lost his best friend. But let me give you just these nuggets because I want you to know. Sometimes you go through things in life and you're praising God and chaos happens and it seems like a tornado. Just running rampant. But if I didn't stop in time and listen to what he had to say and support him in his time of need, that would have been dishonorable. Because the devil will send things your way to distract you. But be honorable to yourself. Be honorable to your ministry. Be honorable to your namesake. Be honorable to your kids. Live up a life that is honorable so your children can say, yeah, when I was little, my mama did such and such and such and such and such. Yes, do that part. Don't do the dishonorable thing and teach your children that destruction is okay. Because when you do destructive things, there's repercussions behind it. And what you do in the village, which is what we are, we're a village. Each one teach one. We on our block, we watch out for the kids. We old school. But now the old school has to live with what you did. And now the remnants of what your actions did. For every action, sometimes there's going to be a greater reaction. And I'm not saying that they were set on Section 8. I don't know what they were on. I don't know what was going on in their lives. The only thing I know is that was very dishonorable. And because of that dishonor, we have to live with the repercussions. Be a village. Enjoy your neighborhood. Be the people of your neighborhood. Be your neighbors' neighbors, your friends. Let them see the light in you that shines. Because you're a firework, like the song say. Come on, let your fireworks. Make the moon. We going to shine brighter than the moon. We got to shine brighter than the moon. Because we are fireworks. Be fire. Set things on fire. Your life on fire. Make it big. Make it bright. Shine bright like a diamond. But diamonds got to have a little pressure. Just a little pressure. Because in order to be a diamond, you got to have a little pressure. But you can have pressure honorably. But you can also have pressure dishonorably. And if a diamond don't turn into a diamond, it's just plain cold. You be blessed. I love y'all. Please enjoy this message today that I give you. It's on a Thursday. Again, I was wrong. I did some stuff I got to apologize for because I want my name to be honorably respected in the ministry. And I want to wear my rainbows because I want to support the one person who constantly honors me. And that is my son. Now, my leaders, they have a different agenda. But I don't know if they're going to allow me that platform to even open up my heart to provide them with information as to why I wear a rainbow. I'm praying about that now. And why that rainbow is important to me. If you really understood the rainbow, understand that you got to have pride. You got to be a strong person to stand up and say that word. I am gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, gender binary. LGBTQ is a strong thing. But they took over the rainbow because they said that they were so many stages and levels and colors and things like that. But my son refused to wear anything that's a rainbow other than shoes, stuff like that. His house shoes are rainbow. But that's what I'm saying. In this day and time, we have to honor what we honor. And we have to give due to what's due. And my son is my rock. I love him to death. No weapon formed against him shall prosper. But I love him. And he is my rock, my unconditional love. And I love him unconditionally. So again, I love you unconditionally. I don't care if you hear it, you don't hear it. Let this mind be in you that was also in Christ Jesus. What would Jesus do? WWJD. Love. Above all things, we must love. I love you. I love the community. I love my son. I'm never going to speak hate against the LGBTQ. And my ministry might not understand that, but guess what? That's not my walk. If they don't understand it, I'm sorry. I'm going to preach love. Love your enemies as yourself. I'm going to wear my rainbow today. And if I tell Mother Tillman, listen, this is what it is. This is what it is. I apologize, but let me break something down to you. And if my ministry don't line up with what I have going on in my ministry, oh well. Love y'all.